Team, what's happening? Ring push-ups. A great movement, great progression, really good for the chest and triceps, but can easily be messed up. So I want to go over some technique stuff. First, you want to set the rings as low as possible. You can raise them to make it a little bit easier, or we're going to talk about progressions in a little bit. So rings as low as possible, and you're going to get your position as flat, like a push-up, as flat as possible. So I'm going to grab on, and then I don't want any sag here. I want to be able to lift my hips up, so I'm nice and solid, nice and flat to the back. Biggest thing is going to be a sag, or maybe even coming up a little bit too high. So I'm going to have Kel swing around front, and now I'm going to talk about where I'm grabbing the rings. So you want to think push-up position. So if I'm going for my push-up, I'm not here, my thumbs are slightly flared out. Just like if I was in a squat, my foot will be slightly flared out. That opens my hip, this opens my shoulder. So I'm not super tight like a dip. I'm kind of in this halfway position between parallel and perpendicular. And I'm not trying to go real wide. I'm staying in nice and tight. So I drop down into my push-up. And then at the top, I kind of splash out a little bit. So I'm trying to mimic the top of that ring dip or on the top of a ring muscle up where you're showing control and kind of pressing out. This is a hard position to hold, so you might get a little shaky there. Drop down, press up, little twist out at the top, drop down, press up, little twist out at the top. That's showing control at the top of the movement. Very hard to do, but try to hit that at the top of each rep. Now, an easy progression, while we like these, is you can just walk yourself out a little bit, still going from your toes, and then hit your push-ups from here, keep them in nice and tight, drive up, you can still work that flare out, challenge it on the chest, drop down, and then press up. If that's still difficult, then you can just raise the rings up a little bit, take it even more body weight off yourself. But those are the points of performance on the ring push-up, keep that good body position, and then a little rotation of the rings at the top.